ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषद अध्याय 3 मंत्र 6। यामिषुं गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्ष्यस्तवे शिवांगिरित्र तां कुरु माहिगुंसीः पुरुषं जगत्। The Vedas present two forms of Ishvara: Ghora Rupa and Aghora Rupa. Aghora Rupa is also called Saumya Rupa, pleasant form. The previous mantra, mantra 5, was addressing the Aghora Rupa, the pleasant form. Shiva in the pleasant form. Whereas this mantra, mantra 6, is addressed to Shiva in the Ghora Rupa, where Shiva is wielding a weapon. He is holding a bow with an arrow that is ready to be shot. That is the picture. Now, why the Shastra talks about a Ghora Rupa, a terrible form? If you look into all our devatas, they have weapons. In fact, every devata has a special weapon. In fact, the bows are named. Shiva's bow is called Pinaka. That is why Shiva is called Pinakapan or Pinaki. Pinakaha asya astiti Pinaki. One who has Pinaka is called Pinaki. So Shiva has Pinaka and he has Trishula. Likewise, Vishnu also has a bow. What is Vishnu's bow called? Sharanga. Sharanga. Sha, Repha, Nakara, Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Nga, and Ga. Sharanga. Sharanga, not Sharanga, Sharanga. Sharanga dhanva gadadhara ityastram. Sharanga dhanva. Sharangam dhanuhu yasya saha Sharanga dhanva. Whose bow is called Sharanga is called Sharanga dhanva. Sharanga dhanva means Vishnu. Vishnu is called Sharanga dhanva because his bow is a Sharanga. You can also call him Sharangi. Sharangam asya astiti Sharangi. One who has a Sharanga is called Sharangi. Vanamali Gadi Sharangi Shankhi Chakri Chanandaki. Vanamali Gadi Sharangi. Gadi. One who has Gada is called Gadi. Chakri. He is a Chakri, Chakrapani. Chakri means one who has a chakra. The owner of chakra is called Chakri. So he is Sharangi, Chakri, Gadi, Mahavishnu. So every Devata, even Rama, is depicted with the bow. Kodanda Rama, Kodanda Pani. So the Devatas have weapons. Generally the weapons are kept aside, held aside. Then it is Saumya Rupa, it is Aghora Rupa. Like this is Aghora Rupa. He is not he is not brandishing his weapon. Then it is Aghora. But when the weapon is brandished, ready to shoot, then it is Ghora Rupa. So here Shiva is described with the weapon that is ready to be shot, ready to shoot. Now why such rupas are described? We have to understand the philosophy behind this. First of all, Ishvara is the protector. A protector has to have a weapon. Without weapon, the soldiers cannot protect our country. The soldiers cannot become Gandhis. You go with the spinning wheel and start spinning on the border, Indo-Pak border. What will happen? You know what will happen. We need army with arms, with the proper ammunitions. That is how our country can be defended. So we need arms for protecting our country. Likewise, the Devatas are holding arms. They are holding weapons. That means they are protectors. They are there to protect us. They are capable of protecting us. It is represented by the arms. Now, why should we pray to the Ghora Rupa? Why should we pray to the Ghora Rupa of Paramatma? The Shastra gives prayers for both Ghora as well as Aghora. First of all, we have to pray for our protection. Akarnapurnadhanvano rakshetam Rama Lakshmano agratah prishthataschaiva parshvatascha mahabalau Akarnapurnadhanvano rakshetam Rama Lakshmano. This is a very beautiful prayer. You can use this chant for protection. Agratah prishthataschaiva, in front of me and behind me. Parshvatascha, and on two sides. On all four sides of me, let there be my bodyguards. Who are the bodyguards? Akarnapurnadhanvano Rama Lakshmano, Rama and Lakshmana. And how should they come? Akarnapurnadhanvano, with their bowstring held near their ear, like this. Ready to shoot if they cannot wait for some order. We will think, then we will shoot, not so. When there is a disaster, they have to shoot. Now the policemen will not come until something happens. We cannot always expect protection from the local police. But that is why we need the saving hands of Paramatma. That is why we need prayer for our protection. Yesterday, I received a mail from Israel. A Vedanta student was writing from Israel. Our country is under attack. Therefore, we are not able to study Vedanta because the mind is restless. That is what she wrote. So there are such calamities. There are people with the terrorist mindset. And people with such mindset are here also, within our country. We have enemies within our country. Therefore, we need to pray to Ishvara, the Ghora Rupa. So it is a prayer for protection. Like in Rama Raksha Stotra. The shloka that I quoted is in Rama Raksha Stotra. Rama Raksha Stotra is a beautiful stotra. Praying to Rama for protection. But this mantra is of a different nature. Here you are not asking Shiva to just protect yourself. It is another form of prayer. Here the seeker is praying, do not shoot me, do not hurt me. Do not hurt my people. He is praying to Shiva. Do not hurt me and my people. Ma higumsihi. Do not hurt. This is another type of prayer. This person has a fear that Shiva may hurt him. Why should Shiva hurt us? Why should Bhagavan hurt us? In fact, Bhagavan has 5 types of works. Panchakritya. Ishvara is supposed to have 5 types of actions. Number 1, Srishti. Srishti means creation. Number 2, Sthiti. Sustenance. Number 3, Laya. At the end of the universe, he has to wind up everything. Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. And number 4 is called Anugraha. Anugraha. Blessing the people. When we do some punya, Ishvara gives the result of our punya karma. It is called Anugraha. He rewards us for our punya karma. And he rewards us for our prayers. It is called Anugraha. Then there is Nigraha, 5th one. Nigraha. He punishes the jivas because of their papa karma. If somebody does papa, it is Ishvara's work to give the result of papa. And receiving the result of papa is like a punishment. Nothing short of a punishment. I did something wrong. Maybe in this janma. Maybe in the previous janma. And because of that, I get some difficulty. I get a fever. Why? Because some papa. In fact, all the difficulties that we come across are punishments for our papa. Ishvara is giving them. That is why, in order to avoid such punishments from Ishvara, the Shastra has described the papa also. What is papa? Telling lie is papa. Hurting others is papa. Drinking alcohol is papa. In fact, regarding drinking alcohol, Mahabharata goes to the extent of saying, even at the moment of emergency, if you drink a little alcohol in order to save your life, even for that one should do lot of prayashchitta. A drop of alcohol, a sip of alcohol, even just for saving the life at the time of death. Suppose somebody says, if you drink a little, one drop of alcohol, you are going to survive, and you drink it. Even to get rid of the papa, one will have to do lot of prayashchitta. Then don't ask me, can I drink light drinks for society, socialization, party? Already answer is given. In fact, I come across such questions. This is the answer. It is there in the Shanti Parva of Mahabharata. Vyasa himself describes various papas and their prayashchitta to Yudhishthira. Now, in order to avoid the difficulties as punishment, we have to avoid the papas as much as possible. And to avoid the papa, we should keep reminding ourselves, what is papa? That is where constant study of the Shastras come to our help. Because the Shastras keep reminding us, do this, don't do this. If the Shastra says don't do it, it is papa. Deceiving others, even deception is a papa. Now we can avoid the papa as much as possible. But then there may be some papa that we might have done earlier, long back, in our past janmas. Or there may be some papa that we may be doing because of our carelessness. We may be doing papas. And because of such a papa, we may have to receive the punishment from Ishvara. That is why we have to pray to the Ghora Rupa. When Paramatma does the Anugraha, he is in Aghora Rupa. He is in Saumya Rupa. He is pleasant. But when he gives the result of the papa, he is in the Ghora Rupa. It's not that he changes his forms. Our perceptions change. It is our perception. Therefore, the author makes this prayer. the seeker makes this prayer. O Shiva, He Girishanta, O Girishanta, Girau sthitva sham tanoti iti Girishantaha. He abides in the giri, in the mountain, and he blesses the human beings. Sham tanoti. He gives happiness to the human beings. Therefore, he is called Girishanta. This is a Vedic name of Shiva. This name is found in the Vedas. We generally don't use this form, Girishanta. We call him Girisha. Girisha is known. Girishanta, this name occurs only in the Veda. And another name, Giritra. Girau sthitva trayate iti Giritraha. He stands in the mountain, lives in the mountain, and he protects. Trayate iti Giritraha. O Giritra, O Girishanta, O Giritra. Two names. He is addressing Shiva with the two names. Yam ishum astave haste vibharshi. You are holding an issue. Issue means arrow. Astave, in order to throw, means in order to shoot. Haste vibharshi, you are holding the arrow, ready to shoot. Tam Shivam Kuru. May that arrow be pleasant to us. May that arrow not hurt me. So this is a prayer for atonement of our papa. There are many prayers to ask for forgiveness. Please forgive our papa. There is an entire stotra, Shivaparadha Kshamapana Stotram. Very beautiful stotra. All the aparadhas, all types of mistakes are told. And then there is a prayer for Kshama. Forgive me for all these aparadhas. Kshantavyo me paradhaha. My aparadhas, my papa should be forgiven. Hey Shiva. So, Tam Shivam Kuru. May the arrow not hurt me when you shoot the arrow. Then Purusham mahimsihi. Do not hurt the Purusha, my people, the people around me, even they should not be hurt. He is praying not only for himself, but also to the people around him. Jagat mahimsihi. Do not hurt my Jagat. Do not hurt my world. My belongings, my country. Do not hurt. This is a prayer. And this prayer can be chanted elsewhere also, as it occurs in Rudra Prashna. And the same prayer is mentioned here in Upanishad. When the prayer is mentioned in the Upanishad section, we should understand that this prayer is done by a seeker of Brahma Vidya. If the prayer is elsewhere in the Vedas, it is not necessarily meant for a seeker of Brahma Vidya. It can be done by anyone. But since the prayer is mentioned here in the middle of the Brahma Vidya section, we should understand that it is done by a seeker of Brahma Vidya, a mumukshu, a seeker of moksha. I am pursuing moksha. If there is a difficulty, we may get any difficulty at any point of time because of our own papa. But if there is a difficulty, it may become an obstacle in the pursuit of Brahma Vidya. Therefore, this is a prayer to make ourselves free from such obstacles in the path of Brahma Vidya. Yeah. After these prayers, once again Brahma Vidya begins. Tatah param brahma param brahantam yatha nikayam sarva bhuteshu gudham vishwasyaikam pariveshtitaram ईशन्तं ज्ञात्वा अमृता भवन्ति. This verse and the following few verses are emphasizing an important principle. Jnana is the only way to moksha. Jnanadeva kaivalyam. Jnanat eva kaivalyam. Eva means only. There is no other direct means for moksha. Jnana is the only means for moksha. When this is mentioned, there can be many objections. In fact, Shankaracharya had to face many objections. How can you say this? How can you say jnana is the only way? Because there are other people who think karma is the way to moksha. This is a very important Purva Paksha. Purva Paksha means an objection. A very important Purva Paksha for this principle, for this conclusion, is karma is the way to moksha. Karma can give moksha. And he has his own reasoning. The Purva Pakshi has his own reasoning. Any goal is reached with some work. If you have to attain anything, you have to work. For any goal, you need to work. Since moksha is also a goal, it is also accomplished by means of work, karma. The logic seems to be very sound. But Shankaracharya points out the fallacies in this logic. There can be exceptions to this rule. If you have to get anything, you have to work for it. Work and get. Do and get. This is a general understanding. Do and get. Work and get. But this general understanding has some exceptions. What is the exception? There is something called praptasya prapti. Attaining what you already have. Generally, it is apraptasya prapti. You are accomplishing, you are getting something that you don't have. If you are getting something that you don't have, then this rule applies. work and get it. Because it is aprapta. For example, you don't have a house. You build a house. Apraptasya prapti. But sometimes it is not apraptasya praptihi. It is praptasya praptihi. Attaining what you already have. The Vedanti gives the example. Kanthachami karavat. Like a necklace that is already in the neck. This lady went into a jewelry shop and bought a very expensive necklace which fits very close to the neck. It is called choker necklace. Some of you may be having. So it is very expensive, many thousands of rupees, 20,000, 30,000 rupees. No? Okay, 20 lakhs. So 20 lakh rupees, she bought a choker. And it was brought home in a box. And then she wore it. She kept the box there in the, safe. She kept it in the safe. After some time, she is searching for the necklace. Her friend came. Then she wanted to show the necklace to her friend. I bought a new necklace. So then she went to the safe to open, and she took out the box and opened it so that she can show the choker to her friend. When she opened the box, there is no necklace. She was shocked. 20 lakh rupees gone. And she started crying. At least once I have seen such incident when a lady lost her ornament and how she cried. Long back when I was in school. So she started crying and she searched everywhere. Maybe I have misplaced it. And her friend is just looking at her predicament. So she is searching for the necklace in the almirah, in the kitchen, in the dining hall. Everywhere she searched, where is my necklace? Then after some time, her friend understands. The problem. Then she says, I found a necklace. Her friend says, I will show you where the necklace is. Then this lady was very happy. Oh, you found it. Where is it? Then she says, it is here, you are wearing it. Then what she says, she exclaims with happiness, with joy, oh, I found a necklace. The necklace is found. What is it? In order to find, she should lose it. Did she lose it? She didn't lose it. It was always there in her neck. But then she thought she had kept it inside. That is why she was searching for it. She thought it is lost. The losing was a misconception. The losing was an ignorance. Because of ignorance, she thought it is lost. Therefore, it is not apraptasya praptihi. She is not finding what is not prapta. It is praptasya praptihi. Finding what is already found. Attaining what is already attained. And this praptasya praptihi cannot happen with the karma. In fact, it doesn't happen with actions. She could have kept on searching for 10 days. She wouldn't have found. By searching here and there, by cleansing this, that. She could not have found. The only way to find it is to know it is here. Only jnana, only knowledge. Likewise, the moksha. Moksha is not something that we have to attain from outside. Moksha is already there. Your swarupa is nitya mukta swarupa. It is already within. Atma is nitya mukta. The Vedanta repeatedly says this. Nitya mukta swarupaha. The Atma is ever free, ever liberated, free from any taint of samsara. Then what makes us think that we are not having moksha? It is our ajnana, ignorance. That is why karma is not the way. We have to tell this to the Purva Pakshi. And Shankaracharya beautifully explains it in his Bhashya. With all logics, Shankaracharya explains how karma cannot give moksha, how jnana is the only way to moksha. If karma is not the way to moksha, then why the Shastras enjoin the karmas? So many karmas are told. Yajna, dana, tapas, all such karmas are told. Why all these karmas are told? So many types of karmas. Brihadaranyaka says, Tametam vedanuvachanena brahmana vividishanti yajnena danena tapasana shakena. The karmas are meant for vividisha. Vividisha means the desire to know. Thirst for knowledge. Until there is no thirst for knowledge, one cannot get knowledge. Until there is appetite, you cannot eat your meal. You cannot eat your meal proper until there is appetite. Now somebody is very lean and weak. Why he is lean and weak? Because he does not eat properly. He goes to a doctor and he tells the doctor, I am very lean, so I want to get a little, fat, become healthier. I was sitting with the doctor long back. Then a boy came, 26-year-old boy, 25 or 26. So he was short in height also, not very, maybe this much, 5 feet 4 inches, 3 inch, 2 inch maybe. A little short, not dwarf, a little shorter than the usual people like me. So, and very lean also, short and lean. Then he told the doctor, I am already 25 or 26 and I want to get a little, fat. I am very lean. So I want to become healthier. Some people face this problem, whereas some other people face some other type of problem. If they eat, they will put up more weight. So, then the doctor gave some medicines. What is the medicine for? It is a medicine for appetite. Now, what is the difficulty? He is lean. If he has to become healthier, he has to eat well. But then the problem is he is not hungry. He doesn't have appetite. He can eat only 1 idli, 2 idlis, then no more appetite. Then the doctors will give a medicine that increases his appetite. Then he will eat well. and his problem is solved. Likewise, the problem with the majority, there is no enough vividisha. There is no adequate thirst for Atmajnana. You can call it vividisha or jijnasa. Jijnasa and vividisha both mean same. Now, how to cultivate the desire for Atmajnana? How to cultivate the longing for Atmajnana? It is not just a curiosity. Many people will have curiosity. I want to know what Vedanta is. This curiosity is common. Many people have this curiosity. And then they will attend some talks or they will look into some YouTubes. Their curiosity is appeased. That is their appetite. When there is no appetite, just one idli is enough. But when there is a real thirst for Atmajnana, any casual approach does not satisfy. Yeah, that is why, in order to get such a thirst for Atmajnana, one should prepare oneself. It is a process. In fact, everyone cannot get it. That is why the Shastra prescribes these sadhanas. Yajna, dana, tapas. Various types of karmas are prescribed. The karmas do the work of the appetizer. And what does the appetizer do? Appetizer cleans up your stomach. All the undigested food, everything is digested. And some new enzymes secrete. That is how the appetite is produced. Likewise, these karmas, they clean up our mind. When the mind is cleaned up, the thirst for knowledge manifests in the mind. That is the purpose of karma. Once there is a strong desire for knowledge, I want only Atmajnana, then the purpose of karma is done. But until that moment, one should do karmas. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.